The GOP needs to stop panicking over the idea of Donald Trump as your candidate and embrace it. Instead of fighting this wave, learn to enjoy drowning. It's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath of water and say the words out loud. President Trump. Sorry, I threw up in my mouth there just a little bit.
And you ain't black.
I saw Biden touching little kid.
The little kid who says,
Underneath the White House roof last night, I really saw the creep. He was halfway fast asleep. He thought I wouldn't tell the world, but the children
and the kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe Biden, who has no clue what the hell he's doing.
I'm going to go to bed. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
What you talking about, Willis?
These children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Sleepy Joe Biden, who has no clue what the hell he's doing. They'd say to Sleepy Joe, sir, just sign right there. Oh, okay. I'll sign.
Donald will trump you up. Don will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Don will trump you up. You know the words. Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Everybody now, Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Everybody, Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Say what? Donald will trump you up. Everybody, Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Everyone, Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Come on, come on. Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Say what? Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up. I said Donald will trump you up. Donald will trump you up.
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe.
Everybody say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Now, was that so? So trust me, Republicans, the sooner you accept how well he's doing, the sooner you can get started on his re-election campaign.
We have reached an historic moment in this election. John Berman?
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris and making a political comeback unlike any in modern American politics.
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe.
Well, I want to wish everybody a really Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year.
The president sent a holiday greeting to American troops stationed around the world. But it's how he did it over conference and not in person that's being criticized. President Trump is the first president not to visit the troops in an active combat zone in 16 years.
He's never been interested in going. He's afraid of the situation. He's afraid people want to kill him, is what the story says.
The Post reports that the president has concerns for his own safety and that he doesn't want to be linked to wars he considers to be failures. Visiting troops in war zones has been a tradition for plenty of past presidents.
Do I think that Trump is worried for his own life? Yeah, he's basically a pretty selfish guy. I mean, it kind of explains why he does and does not do things. It's why he didn't go in Paris to the World War I memorial, because it was raining and he was going to get wet.
He's never been interested in going.
U.S. President Donald Trump has made a surprise visit to American troops serving in Iraq.
He's afraid of the situation.
President Trump is paying a surprise visit to U.S. troops in Iraq. The president and First Lady Melania Trump arrived a short time ago at Al-Assad Air Base outside the capital city, Baghdad.
He is not perceived to be showing empathy or concern for U.S. troops.
It wouldn't surprise me that Trump, disdains any kind of discomfort or risk to his own life, because that's basically the most important thing to him.
Donald Trump is the leader and the fighter that our country needs at a time when we need it the very most. Over the course of the 2.5 years that I spent at the White House, I traveled with the president literally all over the world. A trip I will never forget was on December 25th of 2018.
President Trump and the First Lady traveled to Iraq late on Christmas night to visit with our troops and senior military leadership to thank them for their service, their success, and their sacrifice, and to wish them a Merry Christmas.
We boarded Air Force One in a way we never had before, in total darkness. No lights on the plane, no lights on the runway. And 12.5 hours later, when we landed in the war-torn part of western Iraq, it was a similar scene. There were no lights on the plane, no lights on the runway. Our phones and computers shut down and turned in. The only light you could see was coming from a dining hall where hundreds of troops had crowded in. They had gathered thinking they were having dinner with senior military leadership. They had absolutely no idea that the President of the United States was going to walk into that room. And when he did, a sight and a scene and a sound that I know I will never forget. But in that moment, in one perfect voice and in total unity, they chanted over and over again, USA, USA, USA. One of the young soldiers yelled from the back, "Mr. President, I re-enlisted in the military because of you." And the president said, "And son, I'm here because of you."
Back into the military, into the Army because of me. And I'm here because of you. So we have something in common. Thank you, man. That's a great spirit. Everybody says that we have that, right?
And ladies and gentlemen, that young soldier deserves to know that he has a country back home that is doing their part in the fight for freedom, that is doing their part in protecting it, preserving it, and making sure we have the ability to pass it on to the next generation.
Trump forever! MAGA, 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 MAGA!
I am your voice.